going to channel for you Princess Diana and Nancy Fox and her medium. Hello, I am Princess Diana. I am Lady Diana of Wales. I prefer to be called. I am an angelic being, and I am in Nancy's being speaking to you now. She wrote a long letter to me to London Anti-Slavery many years back by my handwriting, by her being. I am someone who is a soulmate to her, like a twin soul partner I feel as I am. I am Lady Diana of Wales. Say, you must stop slavery in London, and under LA County train station is where it's coming from. They are the leaders internationally. That's why everybody's angry at LA County. Everyone is upset, including the Queen, and so is my family. Everyone is outraged. It's not stopping. It's run from under the LA County train station. Entrance is Alvera Street stairway, and behind a steel door, they do human sacrilege and carve babies up like a cattle. They carve them up like an animal, and that is what they do to many of the families they capture, that they mark a worthless person, as Nancy's last reading with Richard Nixon, him speaking by her also, as we are always speaking by her, and we are all around her now speaking. I am Princess Diana, Lady Diana of Wales, to say they do human sacrilege to some of the people they take. They capture them by robbing their money, by making them look bad, lying they're worthless, capturing them, and sending a fraud file by copy-pasting their W-2 history. They copy-paste Social Security records. They copy-paste their tax records. They copy-paste their pay stubs, incomes, report cards. They will change an A to an F. They will take a straight-A virgin kid, a teen, 22, to 18-year-old pretend. Let's say it's an 18-year-old or 17-year-old in high school with straight A's who's a cheerleader. They will lie she's a worthless crack hoe, send you peeping Tom of her, and make her A's look like an F to the police sheriff, and say that poor family needs help. The poor dear, oh, that mother, oh, she's a worthless, used-up crack hoe. And here she is, a lovely mom, single mom usually, who hasn't had sex in a decade or has a serious boyfriend only, and she's never been a crack hoe. She's never even partied. She's not having sex unless she has a committed lover, a boyfriend she's in love with, a husband, a boyfriend, a mate. So she's one who wants a life partner. She doesn't have casual sex or even date. She doesn't date anybody casually. She's looking to be married. She's never a whore in her life. She was one who waited to get married to have sexual relations. She's one who's never done drugs or partied, and they'll like a worthless crack hoe family, haul them off to slavery by not 911. And that is what they do every day, and then they'll show police sheriff a girl peeping Tom and change her report cards A to F. Oh, that poor dear worthless family. Oh, that poor kid. That mom's such a mess. We must take them for therapy now, Mr. Garcia. Hee hee ha ha. The caseworkers say they take anyone they pick, damn it. They take anyone they want. They just aim their little finger to a fire truck or a police sheriff station and say, I got a mom to take, and I got the kid to take. It's El Camino High School in the name. I got a kid and a mom to take at 5 p.m. We're bringing them to the hotel for therapy. And in comes a pack of Johns to rape them. And then they'll poison their coffee at a coffee shop by the caseworker by a remote. Or they'll electrocute them by electric shock remotes underground to ruin their health, so they will think there's something the matter, and they'll go to the emergency room by driving themselves. And they do it that way, too. They push levers so that their back will hurt or their ovaries, and then they will go to a doctor or emergency room or a hospital setting, and then they will come in there and shoot them up and take them away, or even lie there dead sometimes. Sometimes they shoot them up just enough so it appears they are dead in a hospital, and then they take them to slavery to rape them repeatedly, do plastic surgery, and take them to serious trafficking, they call it. That is called, they call it porn life. 10-year hostage, trafficked, high-end Johns. That is in San Clemente to glamorous hotels. These are ones they do boob jobs and cheekbones to, and lip implants even, and they take the beautiful, the loveliest, bold and beautiful, they call it, the mothers and daughters. They call it 10-year porn life. It is not porn life. It is capturing them as a hostage to rape them and then murder them in a snuff set after they've been there. 10 years is the norm. Some 20 years. One lady's very elderly. She's been there her whole life. Who's 90. She still looks great because they keep doing plastic surgery. And on that subject, and they need to be rescued, and they're under San Clemente. And those are 100 mothers with their daughters, single moms with beautiful girls they've done plastic surgery to traffic them to high-end Johns. And they were ordering Victoria's Secret's lingerie. Nancy reported that crime tip by us several years ago. and that was so they could help to find where are they, where are the hotels these people are trafficked to. They are captured hostages, children, mothers sleeping with a sheet only, and they do a vagina washing on the kids and film it and tape it and sell it. It's something else. They have many businesses. They do. They will even do mastectomies on beautiful, healthy 20-year-olds or 22, 25. They do a full mastectomy that's not needed, and they do it by fraud medical report and put them in a snuff movie set. That is for the Antichrist. They do mastectomies and clitoris removal every day. By a caseworker aiming her finger, they have to do surgery on a used-up Krakow family. No, they're straight-A virgin cheerleaders. Their mothers didn't have sex till they got married. They're lovely, successful, happy Americans who want to get married, have a family and grandchildren, and graduate a university. And they will lie, they're scum of the earth, worthless, rob their money, hack their computer, ruin their life, copy-paste a file, and then other people will lie. They're taking them on a spiritual mission. They're helping. Oh, they're taking them to a medical facility. They don't need a medical facility. They don't need people stalking. They don't need people hacking. They don't need people spying. They don't need all this drama and people running around ruining their life, causing an eerie feeling. They need these people to get lost, go away, and quit slaughtering, murdering, raping, and capturing and lying. They ruin life by lying. They lie about people to ruin their life. They lie to a job application. They lie to the children's preschool. They lie to elementary, middle, and high school and colleges. They will brainwash the whole school of virgin is a whore by sending Peeping Tom to the cell phones with the fraud file or caseworkers laughing, ha ha, used up Krakow family. No, the caseworker is a pedophile rapist. The caseworker is the one sending the Peeping Tom on their phone. The caseworker is filming them naked in the shower or toilet bowl and aims their vagina at men to rape them and lies it's the person doing it like a webcam. It is the caseworker who's the rapist pedophile. It is the computer hackers that are raping. They are the ones aiming Peeping Tom to rape people. Then they will even aim it to an AA meeting and tell them to lie Peeping Tom is pornography. That is to set up a horrific murder. Then they're all going to get arrested by 29 leaders and be put in prison the rest of their life, or death row, or executed on national television at home. And that is the warning of the reading I am saying. Anybody with Peeping Tom on their cell of anyone is in danger of going to every state prison in America, or you will be hung on national television, or you will be executed on TV, all lined up in a row, shackled up. Those are the orders that are coming that the devil is copy-pasting. If you have Peeping Tom on your cell phone, you are setting up a horrific, torturing death, and that is a fact. And that's how they do it all over the world, is by aiming vaginas from the toilet bowl on a cell by a caseworker, or a John, or a plain old rapist, serial killer, or a lawyer, or a doctor. And they pose as these people. They are actors. They are not caseworkers. They are not real lawyers. They sit around cooking up stories to capture a person. They are pedophiles raping virgins. They are in hotels putting their pee-pee in a 2-year-old, they call it. And that's a lawyer in a 3-piece suit named Arnid. And he is Jan's lawyer under North Hollywood. He is a perp. He rapes kids. Then Jane's dad is another name. He runs around and says, oh my God, I must take that family to help them. No, his penis is hard, they call it, for a kid. They masturbate under highways to rape children and teens and youth, young women and mothers, and grandmothers even. Toddlers, babies, newborn, that's what the Antichrist does. They take them from a hospital when the mom just delivered, a wonderful woman, and lie she is scum. And the man who does this may be one cutting the umbilical cord. They are among us. The devil is among us. They are among the government. They are among the police station. They are among the sheriff, ambulance station, and fire departments, and they are among us. They are among the RN nurses. They are among the hospitals, and they are in the Department of Child Protective Services. They are in CPS, DCFS, and they are in social services and welfare caseworkers. They call themselves a welfare worker. The person isn't on welfare. The person would never go on welfare. They're too proud of an American. They work all the time and make money. They don't go on welfare. They lie there on welfare, or they even put them on welfare secretly, and the person doesn't see the welfare money. The caseworker robs it from them. Then they send the papers to the police. See their welfare records? They're not on welfare. They wouldn't go on it. They always work for a living, and they'd be too embarrassing. So many people, they're too embarrassed to be on welfare. And Lady Diana, and here I am. In London, they do it the same way. They take the wealthiest, nicest people they can find with the prettiest children, and they rob their money. And they rob their money and lie their worthless welfare family to capture them to slaughtering, horrific, raping, repeatedly, slavery. And that is what they do in London, is they take the wealthiest people to steal their home. Isn't always why. In America it is. They steal their money, they ruin their lives by lies, and caseworkers and invisible spies. And they do this night and day, round the clock, and nobody sees them. The caseworker may come running around to relatives or neighbors when the mother and the daughters aren't home, and the caseworker will come and tell a bunch of lies, and all these dumb people believe them. Why? Because they are CPS, DCFS welfare services. And that's what they say. I'm DCFS. I know best. No, they're a liar. They're a pedophile. They're a rapist. They're a bank robber. They are the criminal, not the mother. And that is the point that we keep saying, that people that are stalking and spying and lie there investigating, they are the dangerous ones in the world. Not the parents and not the daughters and not the dads and grandmas. It is the caseworkers who are the killers.